Welcome back to Grade 7 Math. This is lesson number 11.3, Adding Integers. Last day, we learned how to use integer chips to add integers. And in today's class, we're going to learn how to use a number line to add integers. This lesson will bring us closer to being able to add integers mentally. Say it's more towards grade 8 and grade 9 where you'll be expected to add integers in your mind uh, without relying on integer chips. You can still use an integer line, but the work is going to pick up. So you're going to need to be really good at solving integer addition problems in your head.
Guys, call 221, please. Guys.
To use the number line for addition, we look at the first integer in the addition statement. This will be our starting point, which we mark on the number line. The second integer tells us how many spaces to move on the number line. If the second integer is positive, we move to the, if you said to the right, you got it. Whereas if the second integer is negative, we move to the, you got the left. So here's an example, positive 3 plus positive 2. So I just pull up my magic pen. Okay, so our first integer is positive 3. So I'm going to mark that. Okay. Now, we're told positive 2. It's a positive integer, so we are going to move 2 spaces to the right. So 1 and 2. And you can see we've stopped at positive 5. So that means our answer is, put right here, equals positive 5. Just like that. Okay, that one was pretty easy since we were adding two positive integers. Let's use a number line to solve the following problems. And now I'm not going to solve all of these for you here. I'll choose a couple to do on this video and you're going to try the rest at home. Why don't we start off with, let's start with the first one. Negative 2 plus negative 3. So our starting point is negative 2. And we have negative 3, so that means that we need to move left 3 spots. So 1, 2, 3. You can see that we are at negative 5. Okay, try another one. I'll just switch to a different pen color. Let's go with the red, shows up pretty clearly. So here we're at, let's do this one, positive 2 plus negative 5. You know, let me just turn on my eraser first. Okay, there you go. I think that'll be a little bit easier to see. Okay, so I'll switch back to my red. So I'm at positive 2 to start. The second integer is negative 5, so I have to move 5 spaces to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which lands me on negative 3. Okay, so now it's your turn to try these remaining 4 problems. So pause the video. You're going to need a few minutes. Pause the video. Actually, before you pause the video, just clear this out so it's easier for you to try these last 4 at home. Okay, but now, please pause the video. All right. I'll do the first one on this page, and as you can see, I've extended these integer addition problems. So now we're adding 3 integers. Let's take the first one. We've got -8 plus -1 plus +4. Well, there's nothing different to this, folks. We'll start off at -8. Okay, that's our starting point. -1 means that we have to go back 1 to -9, but now we're at +4. So that means I need to move 4 spaces to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, that lands me at -5. Okay, so I'm just going to erase the work I did at the top of the number line, because you guys are going to try out these other 3 problems at home, and then we're going to take them up in class tomorrow. So please pause the video and try these out now. All right, this was a nice quick lesson, and we'll have plenty of practice in tomorrow's class. So you're going to need your trusty textbooks. As you can see, I've assigned plenty of practice problems for us to try in tomorrow's class. But for now, this concludes today's video.